Babdada, ouve muito isso. Nós vimos tudo, nós vimos tudo. Nós também temos olhos, nós também temos ouvidos. Nós ouvimos tudo. Contudo, não compitam com os Maharajas neste aspecto. Corra em coisas boas, não compita com coisas ruins. Baba, sente misericórdia. A fundação da fé dos Maharajas é inquebrável. Deixei ali uma parte. Nunca abra os olhos da sua mente para esse aspecto, mantenha-o fechado. Baba sente misericórdia, porque a fundação da fé dos Maharajas é inquebrável e inabalável. Eles recebem notas extras, portanto, jamais abram o olho da mente para este aspecto. Mantenham-no fechado. Em vez de ouvirem sua mente, mantenham-na introvertida. Vocês entendem? Para as almas em todas as direções que estão absortas no amor de Bagdada, para todas as almas servidoras do Pai, para as almas elevadas, cujo Dharna é todo de empenho fácil, para os que constantemente têm a meta de se tornarem iguais ao Pai, e que desenvolvem essas qualificações, as almas próximas ao Pai, muito e muito amor, lembranças e namastê de Babdada.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
In order to experience the stage of liberation in life, become free.
Para experimentar o estágio de liberação na vida, torne-se livre de escravidão. Agora, faça um plano para economizar seu tempo, pensamentos e energia. E, de vez em quando, aumente a prática de ficar estável na forma de ponto. Estando nesse estágio, nenhuma força de qualquer espírito maligno ou sanskar maligno será capaz de atacá-lo. Sua forma de poder até mesmo o libertará do espírito maligno. Entretanto, para enfrentá-los, você precisa se libertar de seus problemas. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, welcome to
Om Shanti.
today's day 30.
Bem-vindo ao Avyakti Parivar.
To experience the
Hoje
stage
é o
of liberation
dia
in
30,
bondage.
para experimentar o estágio de liberação em vida,
Practice
torne-se
mindfulness in
livre
the
de
point
escravidão.
now.
O
Now
tópico de
let's
hoje é
chant Mohini Didi.
pratique ser estável na
Om
forma do
Shanti
ponto.
everyone.
Agora vamos
Is
ouvir Mohini
everyone okay?
Didi.
Well,
Estão todos
yes.
bem? Todos bem?
Now, word point has so many
A
meanings.
palavra ponto tem tantos significados.
Even when you understand something,
Mesmo
you
quando
talk
você
about the point.
entende alguma
But
coisa,
what
você
if you
fala:
want to
Ah,
forget
eu peguei o
what you got it?
ponto. Eu peguei o ponto.
So there are details and
Então,
expansion. Then
há
what is the point?
detalhes, expansão.
So the purpose of life,
Então,
especially when we know now
o propósito da
that
vida
not only I
é a
have to be
história
point,
que eu sei especialmente, não apenas que eu tenho que ser um ponto, mas que eu tenho que ser um master
and
oceano.
that makes it more interesting because
E isso se torna muito
the waves of
interessante,
ocean, the pearls which emerge
porque
with the waves coming to the
as
beach, we see so
pérolas
many
que
beautiful
emergem
pearls emerge.
quando vêm as ondas do oceano.
So when I am a point and then I am master ocean,
Então, quando eu sou um ponto e depois eu sou um oceano, um master oceano,
and with the waves of ocean, all
com
the
as
treasures which we have
ondas
accumulated,
do oceano, todos os tesouros que
as
foram
they say, no
acumulados,
waves in the ocean. People go just to look at the waves.
então essas ondas que as pessoas
They
vão
are so
apenas
beautiful.
para olhar, porque elas
But
são muito
also when you have
bonitas,
to plug something,
mas também quando
it's a
você
point, right?
precisa
To make connection, you plug in.
se conectar,
Those plugs are also little points.
esses pontos também são pontos onde você
So there are
conecta
many
alguma
meanings
coisa.
of the point.
Então, há muitos significados para o ponto.
It's like creating
É
a habit
como criar um hábito
that whatever you are speaking or listening,
de que qualquer coisa que você esteja
while
ouvindo
speaking also you make a
ou
point,
falando, quando falando também você faz um ponto.
whether speaking or even while listening.
Enquanto você
The
está
conclusion is also called a
falando
point.
ou quando você está
What is the
ouvindo,
conclusion? That means
a
reaching a
conclusão
point.
também é chamada de um ponto, ou
Of
significa
course, in
vamos
a
chegar
physical way,
à conclusão, a um ponto.
spiritual
Claro,
also,
no,
we use
de uma
full stop as a point.
forma espiritual, nós também usamos o ponto
I remember
final.
long ago Baba had given us the homework
Eu me lembro
of
que
using
muito
3 dots.
tempo atrás, Baba nos deu esse exercício de usar os 3 pontos.
It's like creating awareness.
É como criar uma consciência,
Because sometimes you want to use full stop,
porque às vezes você quer
it doesn't work.
usar o
If you start
ponto
getting
final,
into
mas não
the
funciona.
awareness
Mas se você começar a
of the
entrar
first one,
na consciência do primeiro
I am a
ponto,
soul.
eu sou uma alma,
It's so
é
interesting. Many times
tão
I find
interessante.
just okay, let me just be one
Muitas
one
vezes
dot,
eu
one
simplesmente
point.
penso, deixa eu me tornar um ponto.
So I just go
Então eu
in that state
simplesmente
of soul consciousness. I am
vou
immortal.
nesse estado da consciência da alma, eu sou imortal.
It doesn't help just to say I am a soul, but
Não adianta
create the
apenas
internal qualities,
dizer que apenas que eu sou
vision qualities.
um ponto, mas criar as
That's what
suas
happens
energias,
when you
suas
really feel
qualidades
the
originais e
embodiment of the
realmente
point.
sentir ser essa corporificação, essa
So
personificação.
there are
Então,
two ways. Either I'm using
há
second point as a full stop,
2
or I'm using the
pontos
first one. So
quando
anytime when you
usar
are sleeping, you are very awake,
os pontos.
or you have some thoughts. So I say, I don't want to think.
Então, quando vem alguns pensamentos, eu digo, eu não quero pensar.
Then what should I think?
Então, o que eu deveria
When you
pensar?
start doing that,
E você
then you
começa.
apply second point of soul
Aí
consciousness.
você aplica o segundo ponto da consciência da
And
alma.
then go further, use
E
another point,
vai mais
Baba
longe.
point.
Usa o outro ponto, Baba, como um ponto.
And when you do that,
E
you
quando
become
você
very, very
faz isso, você
elevated stage and
fica
very
num
subtle and
estágio muito,
feel very
muito
good.
elevado, muito sutil, você se sente
So I
muito
experienced these
leve.
three dots in a different
Então,
way.
experimente os 3 pontos de uma forma
Till I
diferente.
just want to use
Como
it or
eu
a full stop.
disse, eu quero apenas usar o ponto final, mas ele não para.
So I go to soul consciousness
Então eu
as a
vou
point.
para a
And it really
consciência da
makes a
alma
lot of difference.
como um ponto e faz toda a diferença.
And then go to Baba.
E aí
He's
você
at the point
vai
when he's ocean now.
para o ponto que ele é o oceano
Love.
agora,
Or Baba said heart
do
of
amor dele, do coração do trono,
in many different ways we can
e
use that. But
muitos
Baba
modos
said
diferentes.
point of light.
Podemos usar Baba como ponto de luz,
Point, but again ocean.
ponto, mas também oceano, doador.
So I'm sure that when we do the
Então, eu estou de que quando
to be a
fazemos
point and double
a
light,
tarefa de ser um ponto e
there will be
ser
many very rich
leve e luminoso, haverá
transformations.
muitas aquisições e muita transformação em nós.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, Avyakti Parivar. Om Shanti, Brother Eric.
Om Shanti. Vou precisar finalizar a tradução nesse instante.
How are you doing?
Very nice, very good. I feel like a point.
Is it cold up there?
If you're a very nice little point, you look like a snowflake, and it's not cold.
It's not cold.
No, it's not cold at the moment.
So when you're cold and you become a point, does the cold go away?
Winter is late this year, so we're just waiting for the big cold. And Canadian, they always think that when you're not hit by the cold early in the winter, and you're enjoying, kind of mild weather, you always feel you're going to have to pay for it. All right, I don't get cold now, but this is going to get it's going to come later in a stronger form. So we're, waiting for suddenly the cold will happen. But at the moment, it's good. It's very, very nice and pleasant, at least in Montreal.
Okay. So what did you like from Didi sharing today?
Well, it keeps reminding us of how much have I become really, skillful in maintaining the awareness of the point. And when I think of it, and I say, well, it's been decades that we're practicing being a point. And you would hope that after such a long time, we would be experts in maintaining the point form. And I realized that for me today, I like, of course, particularly early in the morning, to practice the point form. But I think I've become used to blend the point in the form of the seed with the form of the tree at the same time. And I think Baba, by teaching us Trikaldashi, Trilokinath, Trinitri, I think he trained us to have bifocal vision all the time. And it's almost as if he's making us wear those strange glasses where, we're yogis with Mukti in one eye, Jivan Mukti in the other eye. So hopefully they look, not too divergent.
Right. Recently, 2 days ago, Baba said that in the Murli, right? And I've been practicing. It's quite easy to practice, to see Sweet Home in one eye and Sweet Kingdom in one eye.
So you have
it requires a little bit of practice, but you can do it.
Do you have a preferred eye, like left for soul world and right for?
Yeah, it just seems natural. I'd like first home and then kingdom.
Mm-hmm. Someone told me in my early days in Gyan, and it's probably not a Gyani thought at all, but they say you can tell by people's eyes how they went to Mukti and how they went to Jivan Mukti. Because the two eyes are never exactly the same. So maybe one eye indicate how you left for Paramdam, happily or not, and the other eye shows you how you go to heaven. But so answering your question is about, for me, maintaining the awareness that the point is not during the day exclusive in my awareness. It's not I see only the point. I feel now I see the point, but I also see the tree at the same time. And it's as if I can remember Baba as a point, but at the same time, Babdada in the angelic form is not far away. And my personal form as a point, but also an angel, a master, like embodied, is a little bit combined. So I realized when I was listening to Mohini Didi that although I do feel like we're practicing many forms of points, I think it has become part of a bouquet, like this bifocal thing. I can do like this and see the point, but immediately I'll lift my eyes and I see the bouquet, I see drama, I see Babdada, and I see the whole thing. So it's like I see you now, but I also see in the back and behind you, you see the point. Mine is a little bit more, it's there.
It's nice.
So usually I like to show you the lights.
I was thinking something else that Mohini Didi shared today about Sindhu and Bindu, the point form and the ocean. And that the ocean really is the bestower, that even though you are connecting with Ba as the point form, he is the bestower. And to see the ocean, like you were sharing right just now, the ocean, like see the tree, see the bouquet, see the flowers, see the virtues, see the angelic. And so, but I was thinking about it, right? If I really want to become the point form, that I have to be a trustee. Why is it so hard for us? Even though it's a lot easier now than when we came, but maybe because this trusteeship is not completely gone in for me. I was thinking of that. Like if I really go into that trusteeship, then the point form becomes easy.
How do you connect trusteeship and point? How is it that by being a trustee, the point comes up?
No, because there is no expansion in the mind. There's not all of this stuff going on, like this I and mine, and all of this stuff is not going on. And so because of the expansion, I always thought mathematically and even spiritually, it was so brilliant that we say the soul is a point. What we are just saying is that the soul is beyond space. And so then if I'm not a trustee, then I get caught up in space. I get caught up in the material world. And when I get caught up in the material world, and I forget I'm a point.
Yeah, it's like having limited vision. You just see the bindi, the tilak. You see the bindi and you feel you're Sindhi, instead of being the bindu and feeling Sindhu, the whole ocean. But are we not sometimes, don't you feel that we're becoming also the ocean as well? Like, to me, that's the beauty of aging with Baba in a way and wanting to become like him. As I always feel, the more I like him, the more I become like him. And so, yeah, we also become Sindhus, no? Like,
yeah, absolutely. Junior Sindhus.
Junior Sindhus.
Junior Sindhus. I don't like to use the word master as much, when he says master almighty authority or master ocean of knowledge. I always feel junior ocean of knowledge because, like the word master, right, is a very much an English word, like England British. English word, the British word. And it's like very old, ancient, like maybe 100 years ago, 200 years ago. This is how people referred to their heirs. as masters, like an heir apparent would be a master. But for me, I relate more to the current terminology of being a junior. And so I'm a junior Sindhu. Yes, and you are definitely junior Sindhu, junior master Sindhu, Eric.
So when I think
Give
of
you a new title. How about that?
when I think of master, I think also of Batman. So that's, in the movies, Batman, he's always called master because he was, you know, he lost his father, and so he became the master. Yeah, I think we're junior master. You know, for me, the master is at the moment I'm very much connected to three different parts of myself: the yogi, the angel, and the master. And the master is not for me master almighty or master this, but it's more like feeling the mastery of myself. And so in that way, for me, master is also, it's not connected necessarily to a small ocean or air of the ocean, but it's like the master of the self. And I find, you know, like you were saying about trusty, limiting the expansion, I find that they always come together in a sense. If I'm connected as a yogi, I go to the essence. As an angel, I feel I'm expanding, I'm sharing, you know, with others. I'm over, I'd say I'm serving the ocean to the others. And as a master, I'm the balance between the two. You know, I'm containing at the same time I and my in the right way. So what Baba says sometimes, if you say I, say it with the right consciousness. And if you say my, then you say my Baba, you know, my kingdom, whatever. So I find that trusteeship is taking us into the seed stage or avoiding expansion. But I think when we combine it with the ocean aspect of, you know, giving to others, I think it helps us to have a good balance of being focused on the point, but at the same time enjoying the ocean. So I see both as being very complementary.
Right, right. I'm liking what you're sharing about a master being about self-mastery.
And I think that, you know, for me, these are the three very beautiful personalities. My new, last time I was enjoying with you the fact I was almost discovering new treasures, you know, that were there. And I keep finding it keeps popping up. And this is also for me one very big amusement park, you know, in a way. It's like a little boy or a little girl going out to this amusement park with all these little manege and all those little places to run. And when I realized that I could awaken within me the yogi, the angel, and the master, and I was almost trying to, how to say, get acquaintance with them, and talking to myself as a yogi, saying, "Oh, who are you, yogi? Really? Who is Yogi Eric? You know, like, who are you? What do you like? Do you really like early in the morning? Is that your thing?" And I'm trying to almost identify the yogi in me and start to have so much respect for it, or for him in that case. And same with the angel, falling in love with the angel, which is me, but as if I've taken it for granted. I didn't take time to tame my angel or get to know my angel slowly with high respect. As if, you know, sometimes I feel, is it my arrogance thinking that I know what is the angel? Or should I be humble enough, or at least quiet enough, to tell the angel within me, please reveal yourself to me. Show me who you are so I can fall in love with you, and really appreciate the angel in me trying to tell the ordinary Eric, sit down, let me do, you know, if you want to meet someone, let me meet the person and watch how I, the angel, is going to meet the person. And it's almost as if I'm hearing the ancient sound of silence, you know, like the Om of Mama. When say, are you listening to the sound of Om? Almost feeling the angel coming from deep, deep within, that's 5,000 years old memories of the perfect angel I became at the end of conference stage. And hearing that angel coming out with grace and majesty and sweetness.
Wings and everything.
And the Eric is watching and thinking, well, good, you're really good. You know, I should be like you. I am you, but the full match has to happen. You know, at the end, all should be matching. So master is the same. I'm discovering the master from last cycle, last kalpa, emerging again. And I have to become fascinated, attracted, drawn to that master as if I don't know him, but I want to know him. And I talk to my master saying, what would you do? Like, what's the right way of thinking? You know, when I have a storm or a negative thought or waste thought, asking the master, so what's the right thing to do now? Anyway, that's my new amusement park.
That's wonderful. It's wonderful. Thank you for sharing. That was very nice.
Do you have that too, right? You have Angel Shireen, Master Shireen, Yogi Shireen.
Angel Shireen. I haven't done the whole Master Shireen and the Yogi Shireen, but definitely Angel Shireen. Angel Shireen, because I feel very much connected, like you were saying, to familiarize, to really keep going to the soul world, to the subtle region, and really combining myself with my angelic body. I always see it always there, that I just have to go and combine with it. And I always feel like an angel is like a first responder to Baba, right? If Baba needs anything, he should say this and I come, Haji. And so am I that free? At any moment, is my mind that free? Is my intellect that free?
And to conclude maybe on what I was listening from Sister Mohini is, what happened when all these points are combined? If that there is equally the awareness of being seed form, but equally the awareness of drama, and equally the awareness of Baba as the ocean, but also a point. And I'm thinking this is something I want to explore a little bit more, even though I see the seed and the tree at the same time, but to really experience the 3 points at the same time and understand, that when those three are experienced, well, when we share a point of knowledge, how more powerful that point will be if it comes from the awareness of those 3 points. So that's what I'm taking from Sister Mohini sharing, and as my new little toy that I want to play with now in my amusement park.
That's wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you for sharing. Happy New Year, everyone. And
so what are we going to wish everyone again for New Year? Because this is happening very, very soon. And so we know that everyone will be, I was reading something from the New York Times this morning, interesting, saying, why is it that only once a year a passage from one day to another becomes such a big deal? Because this year it will be from Sunday to Monday. But the other 51 passages from Sundays to Mondays will be insignificant. But this one becomes a big deal. And yet it's just 24 hours. And we expect so much in 24 hours. So I'm thinking it's interesting to maybe see if Didi will come and join us and have
tomorrow, maybe
just one word that will be the magic word to move from one old to the new. Is it really becoming new in 24 hours, or are we making it new?
I feel the collective energy, right? I was sharing with someone, let's say like Diwali, 1 billion people celebrate Diwali. Let's say Christmas, 2 billion people celebrate Christmas, right? New Year's, about 6 billion people celebrate New Year. There are a few people who don't celebrate the Christian calendar. There is Mohini Didi.
Yes. We were invoking you, Mohini Didi. Nice to see you.
Yeah, continue.
We are seeing you.
I was sharing that 6 billion people are celebrating newness. And so there is a wave a collective wave of newness. And I love riding that wave, especially Baba's, listening to Baba's Murli and just riding, Avyak Murli, whenever he used to come, and tomorrow, whatever transmission, and riding that wave of newness, because there's so many people celebrating it.
So is the power, Mohini Didi, of New Year coming from that fact that billions of souls are collectively having something happening in their awareness? So is there maybe the magic comes from that, and is our role to influence the minding of people in such a time?
I think that one of the feeling I have is of eternity, and that how slowly, slowly, is year after year, cycle after cycle, the soul is eternal. And even if we say new and old, there is nothing like new and old, because what is happening is only days are changing, but the soul has part to play, as you both were sharing about your eternal role which emerges from last kalpa. Why we say kalpa, kalpa after kalpa. So this feeling in me of eternity emerges. And even if I have to say, wish you all Happy New Year or resolution, everyone is thinking, what will I do as determination to make this year more rewarding and more meaningful to me? I think it's the eternity, because slowly, slowly, time, everything moves on. And we label it like, even we label it as year and then month and a day, but actually it's eternity. And in this eternity, there is something which we should always remember, the same eternal and immortal, that immortality of my own self. Seeing that also is a great kind of security inside, and uh, contentment that I am one who is eternal, I am one who is immortal. It's only what I do is keep changing my role, my part. And it's very interesting that we all play part all the time, but then we are given certain roles to play, which I think we feel responsible and we try to play. So what Shirin is saying and you saying, I agree that of course this whole energy of collectiveness of billions of us together. But I will give the thought that keep in mind that how you are moving on, in this, I shouldn't even say cycle, because then eternity somewhere has the beginning and the end, like golden age, and you say iron age, so it's beginning and the end. But that beginning and end is also within eternity, so it's all feeling of this year I feel unlimited, not limit yourself to capacities, to people, to spaces, to your whatever achievement, go in unlimited. And Shrin used the word master as British, but I feel master is more like I inherit from you and I am you, in the sense of, and see, ocean has two qualities, unlimited and bestower. All the resources come from ocean, right? All. So I am the source, I am the resource, I am unlimited. I take these three thoughts so that even physically there is limit and end and beginning, but spiritually, no. It's like just keep going on and moving forward and reaching to a stage of unlimited, complete, like ocean. So that's what my feelings are. And of course, I am still in the process of seeing how this transition, if I don't see as a big transition, but transition of the day or year happens, what transition happens within our family, and how we as Baba's children can make that transition something more rewarding, meaningful, and feel together more and more. That's what I want to say.
Would you say that your experience of eternity connects to this form of point in a sense that the point doesn't have expansion, so beginning and it's all merged into one? Would that be also connected to that point?
Yeah, seed from a stage,
Mm-hmm.
Say not only point, but it's a seed.
Yeah, seed contain.
You talked about seed and the tree. It's just like everything in essence and then merges and then emerges. A lot of people ask us, those sanskars get destroyed or they get merged. So everything get merged and emerge. And so what I need to keep, like Baba keeps saying in Murli, keep in your emerged form. Now be in your emerged form. So what he means is that don't be just say, oh, I'm a point, but within that point, you are unlimited, you are peaceful, loveful, you are ocean of all these qualities. So let they be experienced, emerge from your personality, then only a point of light. But what is within that point of light are all the treasures, all the treasures. So manifest them, be bestower of them in your behavior, your relationship, your actions. Express them more and more so that everybody can experience what is God's love, what is God's personality, what God bestows should be experienced from us, each one of us, because everyone won't be able to be experiencing directly from God, but we are the ones who are give the experience so that people say, oh my God, it's like they got so much, they receive so much. Their sorrows are removed, their happiness comes back and is unlimited, So that's what my feelings are.
Lovely. So nice to have you with us tonight. And I know, according to drama, you must have gone into more silence than usual. So I think we look forward very much to know what did you discover in all that silence for all the past few days, and did you go fishing in the ocean for us and bringing us diamond spiritual fishes now?
lot of experiences, reflections, realizations, and it was quite a journey, quite a journey. We had learned a lot that you can't neglect body, and sometimes we depend on. Like it was about a month ago when I had little bit flu in India, and I just thought it's all right, take lemon, take honey, take home remedies, but I should have taken antibiotics at that time.
Mm-hmm.
But so it was a month, and then maybe my immune system was very weak when I came, and then got this. I never got flu or COVID or anything, but this was quite a serious. And until now, my doctors want at least 1 month of quiet time and using. But I will advise everyone to New Year to take care of your body. And I was telling Kalaben that the food is not an expense, that good quality food should be eaten, even if it's little in quantity. You don't need too much variety, but whatever we eat should be good quality. Not only quality, but cooked in Baba's remembrance. So the 5 elements which are very Tamo Pradhan now doesn't have anything. So whatever we give to the body, and of course, looking forward, like last year on New Year Day, Baba gave a lot of instructions, follow some of that. And had been thinking a lot too. I don't know why one sister is doing something on Madhyadas. And I keep telling her today in my mind, yet I haven't told her, do something on Srimad. because every aspect has Srimad. So how do we follow? Whether it is in relationships, whether with money, whether with nature, how do I follow Srimad accurately? Which Brahma Baba did, so that until 90 years, he was walking without stake, without sunglasses, without regular glasses, eyeglasses. So he kept friendly with our nature, keep good friendship with the body. And even if we say, I have to be in soul consciousness, which we should, while being in soul conscious, still taking care of the body so that we can use the instrument more and more for unlimited seva, which is very, very important for us, right? And let's carry on with this bond of love with God and see how God's love nurtures us, take care of us. I had really experiences of, like I had doctor's appointment before coming, and doctor was like God sent person. He touched my feet, and mother, and okay, you don't have to worry about this. My wife is this, take this, take this. And I couldn't believe, I said, there are good people in the world also. And that he was receiving what I had and what he had been given as a doctor. Very, very, I couldn't believe people like this live in irony. Very gentle, polite, respectful. So I don't know, it's wonders of Baba. On one side, something happens. On other side, he brings in our life so many beautiful people. I got so many people to know. And so I'm thinking now to form a group of doctors and serve them more and more. So I think that there is always plus and minus, in the sense of, as Baba said on Thursday, it was very interesting that I said, Baba, what you do when we are settling? He said, I look at your credits and try to see where I can put that credit and where I can help. It's two types of help Baba gives. So I have a lot of new topics also that I was sharing, why angels get sick, they shouldn't. And someone said because shadows follow them. And so how to become goddess now, to go beyond the shadows. So when I heard that for January we again doing it to be angelic, I said, oh, I want to be goddess. So that's what my thinking had been. Because each goddess is created by God directly for a purpose to destroy a particular kind of devil. And God is always victorious. There are no shadows. So some of the questions came, some of the reflections, and of course realization, and lot of gratitude for a Vyakti Parivar holding it, all of you. I was telling Bhumi, these brothers and sisters are really wonderful that they still continuing, sustaining, which everyone is taking benefit of. So I'm really very thankful to both of you, available all the time for a Vyakti Parivar. And of course, a big support for us also as a team.
I'm sure you also experienced the power of blessings from the family. And we wanted in Canada to have a song played in every center every day. So there's kind of a sound of blessing to you. And I asked Bhumi if there was a favorite song for you, like, Daddy Janki had a song, and Bhumi said, no, it's not, but she suggested, and maybe it's from you, a beautiful song. And she said, but Mohini Ben will like it. And it says in a song, don't tell God that my problems are bigger, but tell my problems that my God is bigger than you. And we thought this would be our blessing to you. And it was played, every morning in the centers. But Papa was saying the other day that he guarantees health for 21 births, and I keep counting. It's only 8 in Golden Age, 12 in Silver Age. I still come to 20, and the 21st. I know you may say mental health, but still, I don't know. There's that one birth. It's a mystery to me.
So this is the birth and of Jivan Mukti. And one thing I like is very much is the love people can give me when I'm not, body is not well. Somebody could take off shoes, somebody, sister stayed overnight in the hospital. So they were like, I was like a little child and they couldn't touch me generally because I don't like it. And so they were able to do it.
Because of COVID, it's just you don't like it.
No, they were, Gayatri slept 2 nights and Kala
Right.
the whole night the way they were caring. I was like, this is the chance they would have never got. So I was being cared like a little child. And then as Gayatri mentioned, we are together since she's 75. She was with me and Kalaben also. We live together. But it's not we show that closeness, but I allow them to be what they want to be with me, not thinking, I am Didi Mohini, I am this. And that was kind of new. And so it was beautiful. It was, but I won't wish anyone like that.
Bhumi must be smiling with shining eyes at the moment, listening to you.
Yes, Didi, it is such an honor to have you with us again.
Bhumi, when show your face.
Yes.
She
So
also
we're
settled same
you
time.
together.
She settled same time because
I
she
know.
was also not well, but she had to do what she has to do.
Acha. Oh well, congratulations, Bhumi ji. You haven't aged. You still look as a young Kumari. Congratulations.
Thank you.
No, I'm
Are
sure
you
it was
feeling better, Bhumipen?
Much better.
it was good. And when you did, you also feel stronger, and you feel that it's coming back. The strength is coming back.
Yeah, little better, but I had been given time until I think 25th of January.
Mhm.
And they will do all tests and everything. And I'm recovering definitely.
Mhm.
Mm.
You look more angelic, Didi.
Yeah, I will. I will look more and more divine too.
Right. Though you're just saying that you'd rather be a goddess than an angel, but the feeling is that you look angelic.
Thank you. Let's now be together. Bye.
Yes, thank you, Mani Didi. Looking forward.
I invite everyone for taking Drishti from Didi. Take Drishti from Didi.
Thank you for all the blessings. This is Toli for today.
Oh, lovely. Special Toli.
Yes. Okay. Good night. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, everyone. Please stay back. We have important announcements for tomorrow, and also our lovely angel is waiting for us. So we would like to stay back and hear her also. Before we start our Avekti children, happy world. I would like to announce about tomorrow's schedule. Tomorrow is Sunday to the happy world of Avekti children.